all about mastering your mind. Master your mind. And this is such an exciting space for me because it's about mind. I'm a mindset person because who you are and who you become, you can change that through your mindset. Here's a question that I have for you. Did you know that every battle starts in your mind? It's not external. Your battles are not external, and your greatest battles are not external. They're in your mind. Your greatest battles are not external. They're in your mind. When you win the fight in your mind, you've won it in your life. It is so important that you understand that you have to silence doubt. You have to silence fear. And how do you do it? By what you say to yourself, by what you say about yourself, by what you connect to when self-doubt come up, when questioning come up in your mind. If you can master it in your mind, you can master it outside. So there are 3 power moves that I want you to connect with and take from my talk today to you, and I want you to let me know how you're implementing it. Number 1, control your thoughts. When you control your thoughts, you control your mind, because your mind is the battlefield. Your mind is the battlefield. Your thoughts create your reality. What you think about, that's who you become. What you think about over and over, ruminate on, that's who you become, believe it or not. I need you to pause right there and think about something that you were thinking about over and over and over. All of a sudden, you're experiencing it. You're like, oh my God, I can't believe it came to pass. We've got to be careful about the thoughts we stay on, we ruminate on, and keep going over and over. If it's good stuff, then fine, because you want to create more good. Power move number 2, speak life. When you speak life, you're creating your future. The thing that I want you to remember is, we talked about this a few weeks ago. Winners don't lose. When you're a winner, it's a mindset. You are a winner already, no matter the outcome. When you win in your mind, you've already won. Because if the outcome is not as you would like it to be, you didn't lose. You still learn lessons. So it's important that you approach life with a winning mindset. It's all about a winning lifestyle, a winning mindset, so that when you see, feel, and hear doubt and the negative chatter coming, you have the power to override it. You have the power to say, wait a minute, is this thought serving me right now? And you have the power to reframe it. Reframe it is talking back to that thought, the opposite, the truth of what it is. Whether you believe it or not, whether it is so or not, it will be so, because you've said it, because your words matter. You create your future. So if you control your thoughts, number 1, and you speak life, you speak truth, and interrupt these negative thoughts, you will create your future. The thing that you have got to remember, as a winner, we don't say, I hope I win. No, as a winner, you say, I will win. When you say I will win, it changes your body. It changes how you show up. It changes you. When you hear yourself say, it calls you to attention. Here's the thing. I don't know if you've watched any court proceedings on TV, or you've been in any court for traffic ticket or whatever. Before the judge start, he take his gavel, knock it on the desk, and he call things to order. You, my sister, you, my brother, still have the power. You have the power within you to call your life to order, to call your body to order, to call your mind to order. You got the power to do that. You've got the power to do it. I was reading an article the other day, and it was talking about this Cherokee grandfather talking to his grandson. And he was telling his grandson that in all of us, there are 2 wolves. So the little boy was very curious. He sat forward and he was listening. And he's like, 2 wolves? Grandpa, tell me more about those two wolves. So the grandfather continued to share about the two wolves. And the thing is, in all of us, there are two wolves. So the first wolf is the one with the self-doubt, the fear, the negative chatter, and the negative self-talk. And the other wolf is the one who say, I know I can, I know I will make a difference, I will learn something from this, I will win. The one that is sure, even though they don't know the outcome yet. So the little boy continued to listen, and then towards the end of the story, he said, Grandpa, quick question. Which wolf win? And the grandfather paused, and he said, that's a very good question. Here's the thing. The one that wins is the one that you feed. Which one are you feeding? Which wolf in you, sir, you're feeding? Which wolf in you, ma'am, are you feeding? Because the thing that I know is that if you don't want something, you got to starve it. You got to starve the negative thoughts, the negative chatter as they come up. Mindset matter. Your mind is a battlefield. And in order to win, you've got to win here. When you win here, you win out there. When you win here, you win out there. The battle is in your mind. And if you can win here, just like how when the boxer is going in the ring, he would say a lot of trash talk to get to his opponent, and the goal is to weaken his opponent before the opponent get in the ring. You, ma'am, you, sir, have the same power within you to call forth that it which is not as though it is. Call your winning attitude forward. Call your bounce back muscle forward. And here's the last power move that you need to know. You've got to take action. When you take action, it builds. It's a muscle. A young lady came to me yesterday for coaching, and as we sat and as we were talking, she said, I'm shy, I'm an introvert, I'm about to take on a leadership position, and my boss want me to explore some more about being a leader and all these things, having executive presence. I'm listening, and she said something, and I got caught in my traps, and I was like, wait a minute. I noticed a shift. She said, I don't talk a lot, but when I do speak, I know what I'm talking about. I'm like, okay, I see you. And her attitude shifted. Her shoulders shifted. Her demeanor shifted. So here's that thing. She believed that thing. She believed in what she said, and I believed her. So confidence is you identifying that area in your life that you're good at and do it over and over. So here's the thing. She's not confident in a lot of other areas. So this is why she came to me. So we're working through identify what other tools she can learn to put in her toolbox to develop the muscle of confidence, because confidence is a muscle. You've got to identify what it is and do it over and over. Case in point, when you go to the gym, you don't just look at the weight. No, you have to pick up the weight. You don't just pick up the weight and look at the weight. You start lifting the weight. And as you lift the weight, you keep lifting it over and over and over again to train your mind and to train your body. Say, this thing right here is the tool that I'm going to use to get my body in order. So my mind needs to receive the pressure of this weight. And if you do this long enough, you're going to start feeling a burning in your arm. So you've got to be comfortable knowing that this thing that you're doing is a muscle you're trying to build. So if you're trying to build the muscle in your mind, you have got to identify those negative thoughts and tell them where to go, because your battle is not out there, it's in here. Remember, your battle, once it is won in your head, you can win in life. Because when the negative chatter comes, you will override it. You will tell it where to go. You know what you need to do. And if you struggle, that's where I come in as your coach. Tell me how you are making strides in your life. Tell me how you are battling for your mind. So here are 3 questions that I need you to answer for yourself. Number 1, what negative thought patterns do you need to break up with today? What negative thought patterns do you need to break up with today? Number 2 question. What declarations do you need to start making? I can, I will, I must. What is it that you must do? What is it that you can do? It starts in your mind and how you speak to yourself. Because as you speak to yourself, you create your now, you create your future, you create what you want. And the 3rd question is, what bold move will you make this week to prove to yourself that you are mastering your mindset? It is time for you and I to master our mindset. So we've got to make sure we win here first. We've got to make sure what we speak, and we've got to make sure we're taking repeated action over and over and over again until you know that you win. And at that, I'll yield. I drop my mic and yield. I'd love to hear from you. How are you winning today? I so love each and every one of you who reach out to me, who talk back to me. Thank you, Benita, for being here. I'm excited. This is my wheelhouse. I'm all about mindset. Mindset is so critical. If you fix your mind, grow your mind, keep your mind intact, you will win. I am your coach. I am your sister. I am the tour guide to a resilient you. Have a good day and God bless you. Bye-bye. Bye, Benita.